GFGN is a new show that's fast-paced, that shares the local story all about different food and restaurants.
I'm really excited about GFGN. I'm going to get to travel all over the state, see all these awesome places, meet great chefs.
I hang out with Trey, and we deliver the local story to you.
No, the concept and the idea about GFGN is simple. We're in the 6th largest city in the nation. We got a great state, tons of great local places. Nobody's doing a show, so why don't we together? Let's do that show.
Check it out. Great food, good neighbors.
A chef's favorite for over 90 years, Shamrock Foods proudly delivers fresh and quality ingredients to local restaurants. Chefs know where to go to find all their food service needs. Shamrock Foods, delivering satisfaction.
Today on Great Food, Good Neighbors, we are dining at a little place of history, eating gourmet at the campsite, and having some of the best barbecue in the nation.
Watch as we season some mouth-watering brisket.
This is kind of the fun part of the job, right?
Yeah, it is.
Grill up a signature burger.
This is what? Maybe
It's
half
8-ounce burger.
half-pound burger? Are you out of your
Mine? And make some mini donuts.
Turn your taste buds up and follow me, Lisa, Trey, and Kim on a delicious adventure today on GFGN. Hey Foodie Fun Bunchers, we are kicking it retro style today at Hotel Valley Ho.
Guys, you might wonder why we're at a hotel, and Lisa, the answer is?
ZuZu.
And that's right, you don't have to be a guest here to enjoy the delicious menu. You can go poolside or dine in.
Trey, lots of history at this place, dating back since 1956 when the hotel opened up, so let's go. So I'm here with Executive Chef Wiley, and Chef, we're not in the kitchen. It's kind of different.
It is different, but Lisa, it's all about the experience, and I love to show off the dining room, the architecture, and the ambiance. And we're standing in the lounge right now, and it's just a beautiful place to eat and have a cocktail.
You know, when it comes to really enjoying the ambiance, this is something that you know. I mean, you've been running the show for 40 years in the business.
I know, I don't like to admit it a lot, but I have been in the business for a long time. And you know, when I was a young chef, it was all about exotic, unusual ingredients. And I think now at this point, it's all seasonal, local, organic, just really clean, fresh food.
So what makes ZuZu different?
Well, I think ZuZu's unique because we use all the organic farms. We use Duncan Farms, we use McClendon Select, we use Crooked Sky Farms. So our food is very, very fresh and it's very clean. We kind of redefine comfort food. Comfort food back in the day was mashed potatoes and meatloaf and chicken and dumplings. Comfort food to my daughter, who's 22 years old, is an ahi salad. Because that's what she grew up on. So I think people's tastes have just changed in food, and so they're eating lighter and healthier, and I think ZuZu fits the bill.
But the name ZuZu is a little different. So how'd you come up with that?
Well, ZuZu, I knew ZuZu, and ZuZu's a real person. She's a mother, she's a grandmother, and she's an awesome home cook. And people used to try to emulate chefs. Now chefs try to emulate home cooks because their food is just very approachable and straightforward.
So if you're coming here and you want to enjoy some delicious ZuZu food and enjoy poolside, you don't have to stay here, right?
You don't. And in fact, the pool is a great place to eat. We have a separate kitchen there, a separate menu, and it's as fresh and as beautiful as in the restaurant.
Well, that sounds good to me. I know I am sold. We appreciate it.
Guys, you know they always send me in the kitchen. I'm here with Chef Richard, and I understand you've got a burger you want to make.
Yeah, we're making our Cafe ZuZu burger.
All right, let's do it, but this doesn't look like hamburger meat.
No, what we got is our fresh chuck meat that we get in and stuff. It's,
So you guys are going to grind it
exactly,
yourself?
grind it ourselves, make our patties fresh every day.
That is unheard of. So can I drop it in?
Yeah, absolutely.
This is crazy. So you actually have fun while you're making your burgers.
Exactly, yeah, it's a lot of fun right there, definitely.
How long you been doing this?
4 years.
Yeah?
Doing here at ZuZu.
These burgers are pretty popular, I
They're
assume.
very popular, definitely.
I can't wait to taste this. This is pretty unusual to grind your own beef nowadays.
Right?
Nobody
Exactly.
does that.
Not very many people do that anymore.
No, that is awesome. Wow.
Right.
That'll make one burger, you
Yeah,
think?
make one burger. I think that sounds good. Huh?
Yeah. Okay. Chef, I loved it. You formed a great patty. That's going to be perfect for me.
Maybe definitely. It's a great product.
I got to ask you, though, what's the ZuZu? What's that all about?
All right, so they named ZuZu after our owner's grandmother. Right now, we just start grilling it.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's do it. All right. So right now, we just grab a little bit of salt and pepper. Put it on one side, make sure we flip it. Re-season on the other side.
Oh, yes, yes.
Right on the grill.
And how many of those you sell in a week?
100, 200, definitely easy.
People love their ZuZu.
They love their ZuZus, definitely.
Chef, I'm so excited to eat this. Now, I understand you're chef de cuisine.
Yeah, chef de cuisine.
What is that?
Yeah, that means chef of the restaurant.
Chef of the restaurant, so there's like a hierarchy.
Yeah, definitely.
And I forgot to ask you the size. This is what? Maybe
It's
half
8 ounce burger.
half-pound burger? Are you out of your mind? Oh, that's going to be
That,
something.
right? We're gonna add
Yes.
some of our ingredients on here.
Okay, build a burger, right?
All right, so we got our balsamic onions. Gonna go right on
Load
there.
up the onions.
We do bacon.
Oh, the bacon. Bring on the bacon. There's no calories in this, right?
No calories at all. Yeah.
Look at that. Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Oh my
And
god.
right now, what we do is we go up into the salamander
Oh,
right here.
yeah, I
We're
guess
gonna
you
heat it
gotta
right up.
Heat that up just a
melt
little
that
bit,
cheese
right?
up a little
Yep.
bit. Nice and toasted, ready to go.
Holy cow. This is like a
Alright.
work of art.
It is, right? You go right in there. All right, Trey, I'm gonna need you to help me out here, right?
Okay, what do you
So
need me
we
to
do lettuce,
Lettuce?
tomato.
Can I put the lettuce on the burger?
Yeah,
why not?
we
A little
can
bit
yeah,
here?
we can do a little there. Yeah, that's fine.
I was thinking about eating it.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good to me. All right, tomatoes, onions, and then we throw a little bit of pickles, and we're all set right over here.
Oh my god, I get a whole salad on top of this
right?
half-pound
You're
burger.
needed with all that meat and cheese, right?
Come on, chef. It's a little crazy, don't you think?
Yeah, well,
They said I got to take a bite, so I got to
I
do what I
think
got
you
to
need
do.
to take a bite, yeah. Right there, get a big...
Oh my god. That blue cheese pops, man. Wow.
Right. A lot of flavor. The balsamic onions bring a little
All
bit
of
of
it.
acidity
Nice
again.
job. Nice
All
job.
right, thank you.
So I'm back here with Chef Wiley. Thanks so much. We always appreciate
You're
whenever we
welcome.
have you here. So when it comes to the community, you guys do a lot.
We do. We're very much involved in St. Mary's Food Bank, and we just did a fundraiser for them up on our roof. We all go down to St. Vincent de Paul, and we help serve breakfast there. And so, yeah, we love to give back to the community.
That's wonderful. And then what I also love about here is you guys have some pretty interesting hours.
Well, you know, there's no reason not to show up because we're open from 6 o'clock in the morning until we give last call in the bar, which the earliest it would be midnight. So we always say good food till midnight because if you come, we're always open.
Well, that sounds good to me. You definitely have me sold.
So that half-pound burger we made, that wasn't enough. They sent me back in here to make short ribs with executive sous chef Justin. I got to ask you real quick, what's a sous chef?
Sous chef is basically sous means under in French.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so you're second in charge.
I am. I'm under the executive chef.
You
Yeah.
better try harder.
I know I need to, right?
So what do we got going on here? This looks like a lot of ribs.
Oh yeah, it is. We have about a 3-day supply here. We have first we start off and we brown them off real good. Then we add our mirepoix with carrots, celery, and onions. And then we deglaze it or hit it with a little tomato paste and fresh herbs. Then we deglaze it with a little port wine. And then a veal stock. And then we take it from here, we put it in the oven for about 3 hours.
Can I get the recipe before I leave?
Definitely. I'll give you the recipe.
Awesome, I love you.
I'll
Okay.
stay another 2 days though, because it starts it's a long
I
process.
knew there was a catch. All right, well, what do we do next?
Well, let's go up front and we'll prepare one.
Okay, good. Hey, Chef, how's the rib looking?
Looks great. Yeah, we're ready to plate up.
I love the sound of that. What are we putting this on?
We have it on a little mascarpone grits.
Grits.
We got a little braised beef short rib from Shamrock.
Yeah, speaking of that, what sort of local vendors do you guys use?
You know, we deal Shamrock most of our proteins and our dairy.
Okay.
And then we use 4 local farms here in the valley. too.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
You guys staying local. Just go on.
That goes on.
What is
Yeah,
this
it's already
again? This
falling
is just the
apart.
sauce. Hey, it's falling apart. That means it's tender and ready for me to eat.
It'll melt in your mouth.
I can't wait. And we got some nice vegetables.
Yep, some oven roasted vegetables on top.
This is a nice complete meal.
Yeah.
I'm liking the way that looks.
I agree.
I really like how you guys are very passionate about what you do, and it looks like you really enjoy doing what you do.
Yeah, we're a very passionate team, man. We love it.
I'm going to eat this passionately. How's that sound?
Bon appetit.
Thanks. Lisa, I just love this patio. What do you got there? Is that a kale salad?
Trey, yeah, it's the Tuscan kale salad. How about you?
I have the short ribs that I created in the kitchen myself.
Oh, it looks delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there you have it. Whether you dine in, you dine by the pool, or you hang out at the awesome patio, there is always great food here.
And for more information on good food, go to gfgntv.com.
Or follow us on Facebook and Twitter because we love to hear from you.
Let's see.
Crushing Your Box, the new book from motivational speaker Trey Goodman, is now available. Go online to order at inkwellproductions.com or pick up a copy at local bookstores.
Tradition, experience, and commitment. Shamrock Foods, delivering satisfaction.
Hi, I'm Kim Hanna. Welcome to Camping for Foodies. Today we are at the Usuri Mountain Regional Park. We're going to do some camping, some exploring, and of course some gourmet cooking. Let's go have some fun. So a typical camp lunch might be a regular lunch meat sandwich. And you can do that, that's super simple, but you can take a really simple sandwich and turn it into a cafe-style panini just by using a nice roll and toasting it on some type of a griddle kind of pan. And that's what we're going to do today. We're making a turkey with avocado mayo panini. It's really simple, you'll see. The ingredients are all right here. This is our mayo with just a little bit of avocado in it. And we've got some roasted red peppers, some deli-style turkey meat, a little bit of fresh basil, and some provolone. So this recipe is beyond simple in that all you do is assemble just like you would assemble a typical lunch meat sandwich. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to our bun. And you know, when you're cooking at home or cooking at the campsite, it's always good to use your fingers. That's when you know you're a real cook. And we've got our grill pan heating here already. So in order to make sure that this doesn't stick, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to my pan. One thing that I like to do, if my meat's sort of room temperature already, then that's great. If I took it right out of the refrigerator like I just did now, I like to put it on my griddle here so it can heat up just a little bit because I want to make sure that my meat is a little bit warm in this sandwich. So I'm just going to heat it a tad. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to spread my avocado mayo on my sandwich. I have to tell you, I made this sandwich for my nephew who is one of the pickiest eaters on the planet. This is kid tested and adults love it too. The fresh basil really makes the sandwich pop. So now that I've got the mayo avocado on there, I'm going to turn my meat so that it gets a little more heat. So I'm just going to build my sandwich now. I'll start with the bottom bread, add my fresh basil leaves, and try to hold them on my sandwich while the wind blows. We've got some nice roasted red peppers here. And the other thing that I like to do, here's a camp cooking tip. I know people tend to camp a lot with big groups of people. So a sandwich like this, It's really easy to set up an assembly line and have everybody sort of build their own. And if you have different ingredients and somebody likes one type of thing and not another, it's easy for people to kind of do their own thing. So some people don't like fresh basil a lot. You can substitute a fresh spinach if you'd like for that. And now I'm going to go ahead and add my meats to the sandwich. And then my top bun. It sounds like I got a jet engine going here with my grill pan being as hot as it is. Now I'm going to add a little bit of weight to this. So any panini, all we're trying to do is basically flatten the sandwich a bit. This is a bacon press that I have, but if you don't have something like that, you can always use a cast iron skillet, which is usually really heavy. If you don't have that, you can use a regular skillet and just take a slightly heavy rock, put it inside the skillet, and all you're looking for is a little bit of pressure to kind of flatten the sandwich. As long as you have some kind of a pan that has some type of ridge in it, it will give you that texture in the panini that you're looking for. And I like to rotate my panini about halfway during my cooking time so that I get, like you do when you're doing a steak and you've got those grill hash marks. So we're just gonna let this toast. The olive oil on the bread is giving it the ability to toast up a little bit more than if it was just a dry bread that was on a hot pan. You could use butter on this, but I don't like to use butter because butter has it burns at a lower temperature, and I want to make sure that the bread gets nice and toasty, and the way that I do that is by using olive oil as my fat liquid ingredient. So it looks like we're almost done here. Nice and toasted. Check that one out. Let me cut this for you. Take a look at it inside. You can see this panini uses ordinary ingredients, but when you add all the flavors together, it makes a complex combination of flavors and textures. So thanks for visiting me at campingforfoodies.com. You can find this recipe and more information on my website. See you there.
Coming up next, Trey is headed into the kitchen at BobbyQ to make some delicious brisket in their smoker.
You make it always.
And Lisa's going to get her hands on some signature donuts and find out why BobbyQ is one of the best barbecue places in the nation.
We'll be right back on GFGN.
Skyline Productions is just minutes from downtown Phoenix and Sky Harbor International Airport. Our facility houses a studio,
White on set,
edit bays, and a production truck, all in high def. But it's our staff that really sets us apart. Our creative staff has produced commercials, training videos, documentaries, not to mention live TV, and we're not limited to our own backyard. We've had crews shoot and produce all over the world. Creative and outside the box is just how we roll. Our home is your home. Skyline Productions, your HD production facility.
It's time to be pulled by your passions, not pushed by your fear. Stop relying on motivation and become committed to who you really are. You are not a failure. You are not someone who can't do it. You are powerful, strong, resilient. Listen and trust that inner voice. Stop the cycle of self-defeat. Start and stop, climb and fall. Step into your inherent greatness and begin your transformation today.
Tradition, experience, and commitment. Shamrock Foods, delivering satisfaction.
Welcome, Foodie Fun Bunchers. I'm Lisa, and this is Great Food, Good Neighbors.
Also known as GFGN, I'm Trey. Lisa, I got a question for you. What place has been named one of the top 30 barbecue restaurants in all the nation?
Trey, I know the answer. It's right here. It's BobbyQ's. They are known for their steak, chicken, pulled pork, salads, potato
What about
salads.
brisket?
They've got that too. Let's go inside and see what's smoking. Laura, I'm in the mood for some wonderful barbecue. You guys are top 30 in the nation?
Yes,
in the
we
top
are.
30?
We were just newly voted top 30 in the nation, so we're super excited about that. We're getting people from all over the United States who've never even tried our food, and local people who've never even knew we were here. So we're super excited.
So you guys all are about local.
Very local. We have Shamrock as our main vendor. They're located right here in Phoenix. Berry Brothers is where we get all of our wood for our smoked smokers, and we actually get our own beer brewed from us from Thunder Canyon Brewery right in Tucson.
So you have the beer, you have the meat. I imagine the service is good too.
Definitely. We're definitely very particular in our training and our service. We want to make sure everyone that works here is very friendly, outgoing, and ready to give great service to everybody that comes in.
Hey, Foodie Fun Bunchers, we're here in the kitchen at BobbyQ's, and I'm here with Mark Hittel, the executive chef. Now, I'm ready to eat, but what are we doing first?
Well, we got to cook it first.
Oh, okay.
We have a St. Louis style rib. We have a baby back rib.
Okay. They look different, but
They're
yeah.
a little different, just a little flatter, got a little more fat on it.
Okay.
We're going to season them, so we're going to start. I'm going to have you season them here, season them really evenly.
You just get this out of a jar somewhere, or what?
Oh,
What's this all
no,
about?
no. We make that here. We make it right here in the restaurant.
You make it?
Always.
So why is BobbyQ's the best place to come to for barbecue? Because of this?
That's one part of it.
Yeah, what else?
We got this. We have our smokers. We have the special wood that we use in the smoker, the amount of time that we cook
So you
it.
give me some of your secrets or no?
No. We got 3 different barbecue
Hey, I
sauces.
gave it a shot. Yeah, 3 different sauces. I'm loving it.
Three different barbecue sauces, a Carolina and a couple of regular Kansas City style sweet ones.
How long you been doing this?
I've been doing this about 15 years with barbecue. So make sure these are seasoned real evenly, and then we'll stick them in the oven here in a second. These will take a couple, 3 hours.
I can't wait that long to eat.
Well, we'll have some ready.
Okay.
This beef brisket here, we're going to season that too. We're just going to throw it right in this pan of seasoning.
You want me to
dump it in?
Good and golly. Look at that, guys. That's mine. Yeah. Okay.
So dump it in. We'll throw some seasoning on it.
Wow. This is kind of the fun part of the job, right?
Yeah, it is.
So you doing this every day?
This and eating. Every day.
Do you test the barbecue every day? You eat it yourself,
yeah.
seriously?
All day long.
You test it, make sure it's
Every hour.
Up to every hour.
Seriously.
I'm loving that. Yeah,
Gotta
that's
make sure it's right.
okay.
All right, so we're going to put this in the smoker. We're going to get it started smoking.
Gotta love this smoker. This is a giant sucker, right?
Grab these doors, open it up.
Hello. Oh my. So there's something in there I can eat, I hope.
Yeah, we got some ribs working. We got some brisket working.
Just toss it in
Get
there,
it
huh?
started.
So is this going 24/7?
Yeah, all the time.
Oh my lord.
The brisket take about 17, 18 hours before they're going to be ready.
That is
they
crazy.
cook all the time. This
Well, there you
brisket
go, guys.
here.
How about that, man? Oh.
This brisket here is ready, and we're going to cut it open.
I'm gonna need a to-go box.
You want to give it a cut there? Just start slicing right along the side.
This way?
Yep.
Holy cow! Look how that falls apart. This,
Oh, yeah, it's
I'm
perfect.
afraid this is falling into my mouth. Oh, come on.
Is it okay?
Oh, is it okay? It's great. Guys, this is it. Done deal.
So I'm kind of curious about the history behind this place.
Well, Bob opened up his first pancake stand. It was called Bobby's Pancake Stand, and when he was 20 years old.
20 years old?
20
That's
years
really young
old,
for
I
that.
know. He started very young. Then he opened up his next concept. It was Bobby McGee's. He had them all over, including Hawaii and Australia. Really
Oh,
exciting.
nice. Australia, staying true to the name, right?
Definitely is, and now we have BobbyQ, so we're excited about it.
And does he come in here? Does he eat here often?
He used to come all the time. He does come in. We talk to him every day. He probably comes in here probably a few times a month and checks in with us, but he calls us every day.
Oh, very nice. And Laura, I heard you guys have donuts here.
We do, homemade donuts. At the end, they're called thank yous, and everyone gets one after dinner.
Caitlin, this is my favorite part. I have a sweet tooth. We're gonna make donuts, right? Doesn't everyone get one before they leave?
Yeah, do you want me to teach you how?
Yeah, how do I do this?
All right, so you're gonna push the thing halfway down.
This button right here?
Yes, that button right there.
Halfway down.
Yep, and then halfway up. Ah, good job.
Oh, yes. Now what's the next step?
All right, and then once those are done and cooked, you're gonna cinnamon and sugar them.
Okay, let's cinnamon sugar some of these that are already kind of done. So I just stick this in, put this in the pot right like this. Cinnamon and sugar, and then it goes in a bag?
Yes, it does.
Lisa, lunch is served, and check this out. This is some of the brisket I personally helped season.
You know, it looks really good. I don't mind if I do.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Delicious. And this chicken tray, right from the rotisserie.
Gotta love that.
Service is right here.
It is.
I can't wait to see where we go next.
Right here on GFGN.
Let's see.
This is the diet.
A chef's favorite for over 90 years, Shamrock Foods proudly delivers fresh and quality ingredients to local restaurants. Chefs know where to go to find all their food service needs. Shamrock Foods, delivering satisfaction.
Crushing Your Box, the new book from motivational speaker Trey Goodman, is now available. Go online to order at inkwellproductions.com or pick up a copy at local bookstores.
Hey foodies, Hotel Valley Ho is such an iconic place, and I loved working in the kitchen of Cafe ZuZu, where everything was local, fresh, and made from scratch, and we made some great meaty dishes today. They are doing it right.
Kim Hanna of Camping for Foodies cooked up a gourmet panini and showed off some of Arizona's beautiful desert.
So it looks like we're almost done here. Nice and toasted. Check that one out.
And at BobbyQ, I got to make some donuts and take some to go.
Can you believe the size of that brisket?
All right, so we're gonna put this in the smoker. We're gonna get it started smoking.
BobbyQ kicks it truly with some of the best barbecue around.
Where will you find us next? Tune in next Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on AZTV or watch full episodes on GFGNTV.com for the latest production information and how you can be a part of our shows. Thanks for watching GFGN.
Tradition, experience, and commitment. Shamrock Foods, delivering satisfaction.